Oh my god, this one's the best one ever. Love is kindness, happiness, kittens, puppies and friends. Yum! All the peanut butter is going to go all melty on the top of the oats. Yum. So I just got back from yoga and made some porridge. I do actually eat before I go to yoga as well, because I'm one of those people that has to eat like as soon as they wake up. You know these people that are like, oh no, it's too early for me in the morning, I need like an hour to myself. No, I am not that person. As soon as I wake up, I'm like, I need food. Of course my anorexia is like, oh, you're so greedy, you need to eat straight away. But like, some people just do. So I'm gonna eat this before it goes cold. I'm still not very good at like eating and talking. I feel like it takes too much concentration for me to eat my food. So I'm just gonna watch a recovery vlog. I've lined up a Jen Brett, love her, and then I'll chat after.
Good morning, friends. To enjoy themselves more. Like, isn't that worth it?
Beyonce checking out Jen Brett. Try and answer a couple of questions that people have been asking me on Instagram, YouTube, and they're mainly around like body image and how I cope with that and like feelings of fullness, fatness, that kind of thing. So yes, body image, oh my god, so difficult, and especially I think if you're in weight gain part of recovery, because you're dealing with like eating new foods again, bloating, your body adjusting. So just anorexia aside, your body's going through some crazy stuff and it's gonna feel not nice. So just thinking about what I do to cope with it, firstly, comfortable clothing. Like recovery is all about comfortable clothing. I always wear exercise leggings and baggy t-shirt, baggy jumper. I actually own this jumper in 3 colors and I basically live in it. So I just find it really comfy and it's baggy and it like covers me all up, I like it. These ones are actually really funny. Like, look at these that I bought. For some reason, there's like, can you see it? Like a stirrup on my foot. Like, what the hell is that? Why have they put that there? I also use this like body warmer thing. Hang on, let me go and get it and I'll show you. So Brendan actually bought me this, and you like take the middle out, you microwave this part and then just like wrap it around you. And it's just really nice and soothing. So yeah, generally just trying to feel comfortable I think helps. And to be honest, the most helpful thing for me is to just do something totally not related to your body at all. Like go outside, see a friend, read a book, just do something that doesn't involve. When I lived in New York, something I did which was amazing was I started volunteering through New York Cares, which is a brilliant organisation. I did some kind of food related volunteering. So things like food pantries, soup kitchens, Meals on Wheels, which is like delivering food to elderly people who can't get out. Like, there's people out there that don't actually have enough food, and I'm sat there going, oh, what's this bit going to do here? What's happening here? Like, how much do I weigh? What do I look like? And then these poor people like living on the streets and stuff are starving. So if you've got anything like that near you, like for me, it was brilliant. Every time I left, I always had that kind of like perspective on myself of like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, one of the big ones, clean out your Instagram. Like if you're following people that you find yourself like comparing to, or it's making you feel bad, or they're not a positive recovery vibe for you, just stop following them and replace them with people who are good recovery models, like Jen Brett, Stephanie Marie, even people unrelated to the eating disorder world. Like I love Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's awesome, great attitude to her body and just life in general. Like one of the great quotes I've got from her is, she tore apart Kate Moss's statement of nothing feels as good as skinny looks. And I can't remember, what did she say? It was something like, hang on, I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh yeah, this is it. It's in an interview. She's like, I think people are built the way they are built. You know, there's that quote that Kate Moss quoted that's like, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. And I'm like, I can name a lot of things that taste better than skinny feels. Potatoes, bread, love it. And I think for eating disorders, it goes beyond that. It's not just that food tastes better than skinny feels, it's that life is better than skinny feels. Accepting yourself, living your life. Like, I just love this girl. I think she's great. So just fill your life with positive people. It's not just role models, to be honest, like your friends and family as well. Surround yourself by positive people who have good attitudes to their body and to life. Be around cool people who are free, who are accepting, who are kind as well, just like nice, good people. They're like the real gems in life, and they'll just make you feel so much better and you'll just have so much more fun. So I hope that was helpful. And then another question was like what your body's gonna look like when you're weight restored, which is terrifying. If you're gaining weight, you don't know what you're gonna look like. No one can show you a photo of yourself and be like, is this acceptable? Off you go then. Like, to some extent, you just have to jump in and like take that risk and trust that it's worth it, because what's the alternative? Holding yourself where you are now and you'll just have eating disorders for the rest of your life. And yes, you'll be skinny, but you'll be skinny with an eating disorder. So like, we can't know what recovery is gonna look like and there's no guarantees, but you do know what you're experiencing now, and if you keep doing what you're doing now, you'll keep trapped in this hell. I think acceptance is a massive part as well, because when you get to a healthy weight, like your body's not going to be like it is now. So you need to accept that you're not going to have that buzz thing that anorexia gives you of like, yes, I weigh this amount, or I fit into this size clothes, or I've got this on my body. And anorexia convinces you like, oh, but you won't be happy if you're not skinny. But yes, you will. Like, to be honest, you're not happy when you are skinny. When you get on the scales and you've lost weight, that feels like happiness, but it's not. It's a buzz. It's a very like short-term relief. When you're looking back over your life, you're going to remember the times where you've been involved in things and been with family and been with loved ones and been making memories, and not the times that you've been on your own in your room weighing yourself or measuring yourself or body checking, whatever you're doing. Anorexia is so isolating, and my psychologist actually got me to correlate my happiness over the last 15 years with like my stage of illness and what I weighed. And all of my happy, nice experiences, like meeting Brendan, making friends in uni, getting drunk in uni, going traveling, all of those I was a good weight for and I could enjoy myself. And my most miserable times were always when I was lowest in weight, most trapped inside my own world, most obsessed with food. So this happiness that you think you get from a scale is actually misery in the long term. But you just can't see it at the time because you're trapped in the must get the next buzz, must get the next buzz, must get the next buzz. And that whole time you're missing out on all of life that actually would bring you happiness and that would make you nice memories and relationships. The things that actually last and give you that like warmth inside. So I've been working from home today and just taking a quick break. It's actually really early for me to be eating my snack. I only had lunch like 2 hours ago, less than 2 hours ago, but I'm starving today. I don't know what's happening. It's good, I like it. I like my body, like, I like it when body signals kick back in again. God, avocado with salt and pepper on is the best thing ever. So I'm just gonna eat this because I can't do the eating and talking thing, and then I'll chat afterwards.
Yummy.
So windy today. When I work from home, I try to sit outside. I love being outside. I'm like a country girl, really. So any chance I get. But yeah, everything's flying around today. Look at all that goodness. It's just so windy. My eye's completely crying. That was really nice. And also I'm still hungry. I don't know if it's hunger or just head hunger, but I always want something sweet. Like whenever I finish something savoury, I'm like, nah, I want some chocolate. I think I'm gonna go and find something sweet. 1 second. I've got some fudge. This is the best fudge in the world. It's from Devon, which is where I'm from in the UK. And if anyone is watching from the West Country, go to Rowley's Fudge in Totnes. Actually, I think they've got them in Cornwall as well. It's so good. At Christmas time they do a Christmas pudding one, and it's just the best thing ever. So oh no, there's only one slice left. Oh dear. My mum bought us this for Christmas. Brendan's gonna be gutted if I finish the last slice. Actually, to be honest, he probably won't be. Brendan loves it. Like, if he's ever eating something and I ask for a bit, he's like, please take it all, take it all. I think I'll know I'm recovered when one day I'll ask Brendan for food and he'll be like, no, it's mine. This was assorted, so I don't know what flavour this one is. Actually, it just looks like plain. I think it's probably just clotted cream. Oh, it literally smells so good. So this is Rolly's fudge. Eat up all the crumbs. Okay, so I should be able to eat this and talk. That hits the spot. Really, really sweet. So I've also brought out something to show you. So this is for our wedding in the summer. One of my gorgeous friends is going to be reading in the ceremony. We actually lived together for a year in Malaysia. The girl is awesome. And she had the best idea ever to get kids to write down what love is. One sec. Why do I struggle so much to eat and talk? Even that, I'm still finding that difficult. So her idea was to get children to write the speech and ask them like what love is, and they fill in the blank, and then you read out what all the kids think of love. And one of my bridesmaids is actually a teacher, so she went into school and got all the kids to write down on little hearts what they think love is. Just so cute. Like, look at this one. Love is perfect. Spelled ICT. They're so sweet. So we've got love is perfect. Love is playing happily with your friends. Love is kindness, loving, sport, and not leaving anyone out. Love is people you care about. Oh my God, they're writing. Love is kindins. This kid's got spelling issues. Love is being kind. Love is respect, kindness, and making people happy. Oh my goodness, love is compassion. These kids are like 6. Love is kindness and liking someone. Oh my God, this one's the best one ever. Love is kindness, happiness, kittens, puppies, and friends. This kid is going places. Yes. Oh, lots of love is perfect, love is kindness, love is friendship. So cute. Wow, this is incredibly sweet. So yeah, isn't that the cutest idea ever? If you know anyone getting married, especially if they're teachers, give them that idea. And if anyone's got any other ideas for weddings of like nice little personal touches, leave them in the comments below. It would be so helpful. So that wasn't very body image related, but it's kind of cute. So I've actually been thinking about what I was recording earlier, and I was quite focused on body image and body acceptance in weight gain, which is difficult because you're putting up with like all bloating and getting used to the foods again. But it does not stop there at all. Like, definitely I recognise that body image is a struggle throughout, and perhaps even gets harder as you get towards a healthy weight, or when you're at a healthy weight, because then you're completely accepting your body as non-anorexic, and that is a real challenge. Because for however long you've always taken comfort in, well, my legs are this size, or I weigh this much, or I fit these clothes, and when that's gone, it's really difficult to accept that I'm in a normal body now, I'm in a woman's body. And people talk about body love, but I genuinely just think accepting that that's your body is a really difficult first step. And a couple of years ago, so before I went to New York and had this relapse, I was at my heaviest weight that I've been at. I was above a BMI 20, and somehow I found incredible bravery in recovery to just commit to it and just say, I'm just going to trust my body and let it find the weight it wants to be, and wherever it stops, it stops. And it did. I promise you, my weight went up, and then it just got to a point and it completely plateaued. And I didn't have to change my diet. I didn't plan to go on to maintenance. I just followed my cravings, followed extreme hunger when I had it, instincts, which were bizarre because it was like crazy hungry, wanting lots of sweet food, that sort of thing. I just gave my body what it wanted, and it found this weight and it just stabilized. And I just didn't have the cravings anymore, and I was just I just wasn't as interested in like food and weight. I was interested in like my life and enjoying myself. And even now I struggle to believe that that is right and that is possible, but I know it was. Like, I actually want to show you a picture of me on a holiday when I was at this weight, because I can remember this holiday so clearly. Brendan and I were in Mexico at an all-inclusive hotel, and we just went to town. We were having cocktails all day. It was like buffet bar, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, we'd go and have a buffet, and I was having like steak, desserts, ice cream, like I said, cocktails, literally all day. We'd try and wait till midday to start, but some days we were tucking into the cocktails at like 11:30 in the morning. And like I say, I wasn't gaining weight doing this. And honestly, I did not love my body at all. Like, I was not strutting around that hotel in Mexico like, look at me, I'm in a woman's body now. I was definitely struggling to accept the body that I was in, but I loved the life it allowed me to live. So it's like a way up for me between, I can be in this skinny body and have to live an anorexic life, or I can be in a healthy body that I don't love, but look at what it allows me to do. And when I look back on my life, I know I'm not going to look at like this side of things, which is the skinny, on my own, isolated, trapped in my own head, boring, starving, restricting, obsessed with food. I'm not going to value that. I'm going to value holidays to Mexico and drinking cocktails all day with Brendan and being with my family and friends, and like things that actually build memories and where you're out in the world. So yes, I didn't love my body, but I did love that it allowed me to make those memories and be in the world, if that makes sense. Oh my God. I was going to show you a picture of me on this holiday in Mexico, and I'm looking for my phone like, where is it? And I'm friggin' recording on it, aren't I? Right, I'll go and get my iPad and I'll show you from my iPad. Just trying to find them on Facebook. Ah, okay. Right, so I said we were drinking cocktails all day. So there was this awesome bar down on the beach that had like swing chairs, and we'd go down there for a cocktail before lunch. So this is me and Bren sat down on those swing chairs enjoying a cocktail together, which were amazing. Look how big they are. They're like frozen daiquiris and pina coladas, that kind of thing. They're so good. And all inclusive, so we could just have as many as we wanted. Okay, so this picture, I was not happy with my body. Like, even when I look at it now, I'm like, it's not that like bonesy, lean, angular thing that you're used to. Like, it's curvy, to be honest. When I look at it, I think, oh, it's all squidgy, and like, it's just a bit like, I just look a bit squidgy, like, I don't know. And also, who knows, my weight could well have naturally gone down from there. Like, people talk about this overshoot phenomenon where when you first gain weight, you actually go slightly over where your body wants to be because it's trying to fix itself. So maybe that's slightly above the weight that I would be. But anyway, I never looked at that picture and thought, oh my God, I look amazing, I love my figure. But what I do think when I look at that picture is I love that holiday. I loved being with Bren. I loved having those cocktails. I loved the freedom of it. And then, oh, like, here's another one. Got you getting all the bikini shots now. So again, like, not skinny malinky, bonesy McBones by any means. Actually kind of curvy and kind of squidgy. But also, Brendan loved it. He loved my body like this, which for some people might be scary as well. Like, having male attention and looking sexy and like looking womanly kind of is a bit scary. And like, I spent years and years and years being terrified of that, and like terrified of relationships, to be honest, and somebody getting close, and I just wasn't interested in it. I was so caught up and consumed by my own little world and my meal times and what I was eating and what I weighed and what I looked like. I did not have space in my head for boys, or to be honest, I didn't even have space for friends when I was growing up. I didn't have any space in my world for anything other than anorexia, which is really sad. And when it was like that, I couldn't imagine it any other way. But over the last 15 years, when I've been at healthy weights, I've been so much more able to let things in. Like, when I went to university, I was a healthy weight and I just had the best time, like made loads of friends, went out all the time, partied, obviously meeting Bren. And yeah, when I've been at healthy weights, I've just had more space for it, like for friends, for interests, for boys. And like, Bren's always saying to me, like, I want my Meg in a woman's body, or I want you to be Meg-sized Meg, which is really cute. And like, to me, that's lovely, because that's You don't need to put on weight to be perfect or to have this gorgeous figure or to be an amazing curvy woman. You're just putting on weight to be you, like to be the shape of you, whatever that is. And maybe big bums are fashionable at the moment, maybe thigh gaps were fashionable before. Like, our body shouldn't be a fashion accessory, like, and really your body just wants to be like you size, like the shape of you. Oh, it's so nice looking through these pictures. They are really, really happy memories. Like here, I was at Gay Pride with some friends. And I do look at it and think, oh my God, my face looks so fat, because I really hold weight in my face. I've got one of those real like cushiony, chubby cheek faces. So I do kind of think that, but then I do also just remember how much fun I was having and how free I was. Like then we've just gone for breakfast together and we didn't plan it or anything. We were just out and we were hungry and we just stopped at the nearest place. And we all had eggs Benedict and a little cocktail. Of course we did, it was lunchtime. How bad is that I can still remember exactly what I ate? Maybe I wasn't that free. But I didn't have to have the sauce on the side. I didn't have to have a Diet Coke or a water. I just joined in, I just did what everybody else did. Oh, here's me with my brother and my sister and our little dogs. That's at a pub near where I live. Again, I can remember seeing that photo, even now when I look at it and thinking, oh my God, my face looks so fat. And I bet if I really rack my brains, I can remember what I ate for lunch then as well. But in these pictures, I was just learning to accept my body. I wasn't loving it by any means, but I was enjoying my life. And so the body was like worth it for what it allowed me to do, I guess. Me and my brother going for a walk at a beach near us. Like I said, I do love the outside. Oh, one of me and Bren. I think this is our 2-year anniversary. It's St. Patrick's Day. So we met on St. Patrick's Day in an Irish bar, which we love, because we both love a pint of cider. Yeah, and that was St. Patrick's Day 2 years after we met, I think. Anyway, so I just wanted to address that really, so it's not just body image during weight gain. Like, I think the journey to body image and body acceptance and hopefully eventually body love is a long one. And I'm gonna have to go inside and stop recording because my eyes are watering so bad. It's like really gives me a cut on my eye. I'm gonna have to go and put Vaseline on my eye and then have these weird like slimy eyes for the rest of the day. Anyway, no one needs to keep looking at my Facebook and I better go and do some work, so I'll record again soon.